So yeah, the only man who wears pink. Ladies and gentlemen, Eugene is back. Back like he never left. Lakini, I think our directors need to, take us to a shade somewhere because Mans is struggling. The other person who's struggling in this squad today is none other than Judy. Judy, last weekend your team was thrashed by some boys at Norwich City. What happened? Lazima tuongelele Man City. Man City lost their game. We have to talk about that game.
Manu will number 4.
Manu are back to their winning ways, by the way, guys. So kudos to Manu. Pookie, you did an awesome job.
One win, they're back to their winning ways.
Alafu, guys,
winning ways to top 4.
Guys,
that's all we care.
Mane scored a brace. Just as you predicted. I hope you'd have done that for Manchester City. Where hukukuwa na nini na timu yako? Si mimi nilisaidia timu yako. Oh, by the way, to matters seriousness. Guys booed Neymar for like the most part of the PSG game, and what he did after that was amazing. Scored a bicycle kick, then celebrated. And after the game he said, you know what, I've been booed all my life. This is not the first time, but I need to tell the fans that I'm here to stay now. I wanted to leave. I really wanted to leave, they all know, but now I'm here. So what are your thoughts on Neymar?
Neymar is just being Neymar. We're used to him akianza kutrisa anakuwa polite, but when he starts lashing out, at a lash out anyway. But I mean, what did he expect after the whole transfer drama? So I mean, he got what he wanted anyway.
I think that's the problem of having a plastic team.
A plastic
team imenunuliwa. Fans are fake. That's why they can afford to boo Neymar.
What? Neymar literally didn't want to be in the team in the first place. Mtu ako hapo juu ako forced, Joanna option. I mean, he deserves it.
Lakini fans wanambumba, wanasi ako hapo sasa hiyo.
Si wamejam, they're upset. They're allowed to be frustrated bana. They're allowed to be frustrated.
But sasa na watu wako shida batasha. Unatutoa kwa shida then unakuja kwa sura zetu unatuambia mimi nataka kutoka nikam nisaidie.
Exactly.
He's still gonna leave anyway.
So. Yes, he'll leave, but now he's back. So he needs to, I think, calm kidogo and then play football. One matters Champions League, and that's the reason why we are here. The guys who have like the perfect points in the English Premier League gets beaten by Napoli, a team that Arsenal beat last season. I just had to do that.
Oh my God.
Are you trying to compare?
Lakini team yangu ni ujinga.
Can you imagine?
Now look at Socrates. Anyway, we are not talking about the English Premier League. We are talking about Napoli versus Liverpool. Liverpool got their first loss.
Yeah.
On the first game after winning the Champions League. Guys, is Liverpool going to make it to the second round?
That's obvious. They'll make it.
Yeah. This is just a repeat of what happened.
My guy, are you forgetting when Zidane took over Real Madrid, Benitez akiwa manager, Real alikuwa amelose hizo magame za kwanza na wakawin.
Real is Real, Liverpool is Liverpool. Liverpool wanacheza. Remember, the squad that plays during the weekend is a squad that will also play in the Champions League, and I think at some point in their games, at Champions League and Premier League, it will be affected because you know what, these guys need to play the Champions League, need to come back and play. So they're not like Manchester City. You know Manchester City can.
Man City haina watu kwanza sana.
Man City wako na squad depth.
Squad depth. Ask Judy, defenders wangapi wako nao?
The position pay ina matter.
In as much as positions in a matter and everything.
I think
central mid, kuanzia midfield kuendelea. I think.
Can you see? Let them try that buffoonery in the English Premier League.
Try it anyway.
Sawa, acha.
Even though maana watafungwa na Norwich.
Even after losing De Ligt and De Jong and some of their players to these big teams, Ajax still beat Lille 3-0.
That's Lille.
Lille, yeah.
It's Lille, but this guy still, I think for them, it's a plus for their team for beating these guys 3-0.
Don't get too hyped up just yet.
Borussia, Dortmund and Barcelona. We saw the comeback of one of the greatest players in the world, Lionel Messi, comes in. And the shot he takes the last minute was about to get in. But anyway, I think Ansu Fati alistruggle hiyo game because alikuwa anataka ball sana but wase wampei ball.
Pana. And what I'll keep on saying, na mambo ya Baka. You cannot have all that talent now produce results. Baka wanaweza. No, Baka has, they are rich in talent. Rich. And you can see kids like Ansu Fati from the La Masia coming up, lakini unapata game ikianza Griezmann amewekwa left Ansu Fati right. Unashindwa, what logic is that? Ndio Griezmann a cross ball, nani apige? Is that even logical? Can Suarez jump over humans? As in, that guy tactically, I think he's run out of ideas. League wanaweza ngangana, lakini Champions League, oh my friend. Midfield kwanza, Busquets, De Jong, Arthur, Vidal, Rakitic. You see that midfield? Alafu you cannot produce results.
They can produce results. It's just that
In the Champions League.
I think the mindset of the coach and the technical team needs to be on a different level right now, because they have all the stars, and Ansu Fati can come into that game and play like he's been playing with these guys for a long time.
Exactly.
It's not the same as Manchester United. It's not the same as Arsenal. You know, these guys.
It's not the same as Arsenal, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, Inter Milan drew against Slavia Prague. Borussia Dortmund, we talked about that. Benfica lost to our Red Bull Leipzig at home.
Squeeze hizi mambo ya home away. I hope
Doesn't matter anyway. Lyon and Zenit St. Petersburg 1-1. And Chelsea were beaten at home by Valencia.
Yeah, Chelsea were Ross Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley. Oh my God. So sad.
Give me the ball. And then you do that. Hata upigi on target, inagonga crossbar inaenda nje. Alafu Lampard, I don't know, ndio maana hakuna ati great England managers. Wanapenda watu wa England na ni bure kabisa. Bure. That's all I can say. Bure kabisa.
So you think hapo kuna story ya Lam kuforce the English players on the team?
Yes.
Interesting.
Haya, remember Barkley lost a penalty against Valencia. Wacha tuone venye itakuwa. But one of the blowing things that happened to something that's a blow to Chelsea is Mason Mount and the injury. I think that is going to cost them, because for someone else to come and take that position, I think. But Willian, guys, what's wrong with Willian? Willian needs to, as in, play with the team.
But he hasn't
There's some-
been featured in most of the games.
And that's why you need to come back and prove to yourself, to the rest of the team, and prove yourself to the coach, because you can dribble the ball. Kuna place Tammy Abraham alikuwa amesimama, he's just waiting for the ball to score.
Yeah.
But then Willian will want to show them this is a Brazilian fanatic, or whatever you can call him. But anyway, that was a Tuesday results for the Champions League. We need to move to the Wednesday results, where Olympiacos and Tottenham shared the spoils 2-2. Club Brugge against Galatasaray 0-0. Both teams that Victor Wanyama was rumored to, go to. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG beat Real Madrid. Angel Di Maria.
Yeah, and he celebrated against his former team.
Yeah.
Did that against Manchester United?
Did
What
it.
happened?
Yeah, but this is groups. This is not knockout. And anyway, it's Real. Real is so pathetic right now. Akuena Hazard, Akuena Bale. It's Real.
Yeah.
Ni injury squad ama ni squad?
I'm tired of
You can that squad is rich with talent. Is rich. Rich. It's not injuries. Pale watu walisaini wasee wengi sana.
Yeah.
Hauwezi sema ni injury. Pale ni ile wasee wamechoka. Unajua? Kotoa pia na yeye sijui ni shida yake. Ball inampita hapa.
Couture needs to come back to the Couture.
And anyway, let's not give it away that easy. PSG has a very good attack.
That's for sure. And
With
Cavani,
Cavani, Neymar, Mbappe not there.
Yeah.
That was your performance was sublime.
But I think it's the same as Norwich back at the Premier League. I think these young boys are given a chance. I think Norwich played a very beautiful game. As in tiki-taka hadi huko. So I think for PSG and all the boys around the world and these big teams, I think it's just giving these young guys a chance. And Ansu Fati is at Barcelona and is showing these guys, you know what, I can wear this big boots.
Yeah.
You get? And I think that's the reason for these guys to come up and get the chance. Is it because they're not given the opportunities or what? But once you give them, look at Ajax last season.
Yeah.
Young boys. proving to these big guys, you know what, we can beat Juventus.
But you know, in the
How
Champions
comes then
League,
the young players at Manchester are not performing?
exactly.
The young players at Manchester are not performing because of the attitude the big players have. Which is, you know what, I'm Pogba, I can do this by my own. I can do this. I can stop playing.
I wish even Pogba was at Real so that we see Waki perform even worse than they are right now.
So, yes, they would have performed worse because these young guys want to play football. But we have some guys who are there for the money.
Chelsea wanacheza ball,
Look at Chelsea. Same. These young guys are stepping up.
The manager mwenyewe ana participate in Rondo na wao.
And it's showing motivation to these guys. You know what? You guys can do it. And I think that is what we need. Let's cross over to Atletico Madrid and Juventus. And many guys are saying that wasn't a penalty. Penaldo is back by there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Champions League. Has to come back always. Penaldo as always. Juventus and Atletico Madrid. What are your thoughts on that,
I can
guys?
say is that Juventus team is going to miss Chiellini dearly this season.
For sure.
Because Bonucci, the elite, they lack intelligence in the way they defend. They defend with brawn, not with brain. Chiellini can use both. Mourinho even said when we played Man United played against Juventus last season that those people can go give a lecture on Chiellini can give a lecture on central defending. But I think the elite has been pretty mediocre since going to Juventus.
Yeah, that's so sad, man.
I think the move came too early for him.
But
I don't think Italy
is the best place for him.
He would have remained one more season because he was 19.
Yeah.
One more season at Ajax and then transferred next season. But he rushed the move and now Juve will pay the cost.
But I think he needs to
Sarri
learn
is
on
poor.
the job. He needs also to learn on the job. I think Chiellini needs to, take his hand and work with him.
Let me ask you a
Even
question.
Bonucci.
How many
Because-
young Italian defenders do you know?
That's a good question.
Or how many young defenders are good in the Italian league?
Not many.
Cancelo is in Man City now.
Not many.
Not many. My point exactly that
League needs maturity. I
It
think.
doesn't mean it is not for it's for the big boys. It's not for children.
But it's a challenge to him.
Alafu he
It's
was
a challenge.
rushed into that because after the injuries, sasa ndo hakuwa another option. Okay, now you have to start him every time.
Yes, but
'Cause
it's also a
he was
challenge
even
for
getting
him.
frustrated juu aanzishi, but he didn't understand why. I think now he clearly sees it.
And the last time, it's a challenge for this guy. And I think he'll just step up.
Hao watu walifungwa set piece 2 na Atletico. Set piece. Hey.
Okay.
Unadhani
let's give credit to
Inter, you think Inter or Napoli will spare them?
Wacha tuone. Shakhtar lost 3-0 to Manchester City. At least they did something. It's also Shakhtar. Red Star Belgrade also lost away to Bayern Munich. One of the biggest wins of Wednesday night was Dynamo Zagreb beating Atlanta 4-0. Okay? Guys, what are your thoughts about the upcoming matches? Because right now, I think we already know we know who's leading which group.
Yeah.
But what are some of the teams that you guys think are going to shine in the coming fixtures?
My question to you, who do you think is going to win the Champions League this season? Both of
Ask
you,
me the question when we get to the round of 16. Because like Ajax last season, we knew Ajax were going to take it.
Take it where? Home?
Home.
Or where exactly?
Home.
You-
Home.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay, anyway, let us also do this to you guys. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League this coming season? This has been Dimba Daily, the Champions League review with
Eugene.
Kamau Eugene, Judy Kamakawa, and you know it by now. My name is Sil Balo. Thank you so much. Keep it Dimba Daily.
With its Abidas.